There's nothing like the sun setting on a beautiful homemade quilt. Okay, we have our coloring book. We need a pair of scissors. We need one of these pencils that are they're transfer pencils for quilting. And then I have some parchment paper. We don't want the one that has the wax on it. So what we're going to do first is we're going to get a piece of this out. We're going to want to make sure that as flat as we can get it so we can use it. Now, here we come. We're going to want to find us a page, like right there. Oh, look, here's already got the terries on it. It's already got the terries on it. We don't need no scissors. So what we're going to do from here is, I got something sticky. Oh, it's on the paper. Okay, well, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. We don't want that. Alrighty. Now we want to take and lay it flat down on it. Yeah, there we go. Now, if you want to, get you a couple of things, pins, and put right here so that it does not move on you. And then in that way, you are free to move it however you want it. Now what we're going to do is just outline all of it. And this right here takes a little bit of time to do. We'll make sure you get all of it. And I got an easy coloring book so that it'll be easier to applique. If I could have got a hold of a Precious Moments coloring book, I would have got it. It's pretty well much easy too, but it had more detail and everything. This right here is more in a line of a kid's quilt. Okay, you see how light that looks? We're going to want to go over it again so it's a little bit darker. And we're going to want to use light colors to iron. So I'm going to get busy and I am going to finish drawing this out. Then I'll have to find some material to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take every day and we're going to work on one or two of these. So I will be back whenever I get this one done. Let's talk material. Now, if you have red on here, so you gotta, if you can't see this, then you can't see to embroider it. So we have to have something that you can see. Like, if you see the red, we can't use red because we can't see it. So red is out of the question. Now, this brown, we will be able to see it on there. So we're going to keep that one. Now the green, you can see it. So we're going to keep that one. The white, yep, most definitely. But now this right here, brown, this brown is really too dark to show. So you don't want no colors like this. Alright, so let's get ready and we'll start cutting out our material. I have my 12.5 by 12.5 on the ruler, and we are going to use it. If we look at our coloring page, we can put it on here, and we have plenty of room to mess with. So what I'm going to do, let's scoop this all the way over. I'm going to try to save any of the, all that I can of this. So we want to, just in case we need it later on to do something else with it. So we're going to cut this out. That right there can be thrown away. Let's see if we can't turn our mind around. Alright, here is our 4 blocks. Now I'm going to get things ready for us to iron it on there, and then we'll be back. First thing we want to do is we want to iron our block. I have my iron on cotton. So we want to iron it good and flat. Now we want to take our lion, and we want to turn it upside down on our block. We want to get it in the middle as best as we can. Now, the best thing to do is pin it back down. Yeah, let's do that. I'm a pinner. Let my pin. But make sure you don't hit your plastic knobs or whatever plastic you have on your pins. Come out of there. So make sure it's good and flat, and then we're just going to iron it on. Now, let's take a peek. Oh! Let's take these right here off. And there we halfway go. Looky there. Oh boy, this right here's where it comes the hard part. I didn't make it dark enough up there. So, this is the next thing you gotta do. Try to get it in there. Okay, my needle's bent. It's not working for me. There we go. Now, we got that part down there. Now we want to... Yeah, I've done this before. Now let's do this again. Okay, now I got it on those parts. Let's try it again. See what I'm saying? You got to have it dark. Okay, this right here is working out better because I have it here and here. Alright, let's check it out. Now this is hard to put it back right on the same thing that you had it on. I'm going to tell you, it's hard to do. So you want to try to get it the first time. It's just that I remember how I did it when I did my Precious Moment. And I did a Precious Moment quilt and somebody stole it. So I don't have it no more. It's the first quilt I ever did. Alrighty, now we're going to check it out this time. See, now you can see it. So, I'm going to grab my thread and we're going to get started. Okay, let's talk hoops. Hoops come in different shapes and sizes. Now, of course, we're not going to use that one. This one right here is mostly for quilting, hand quilting. So we're not going to use it. But as you can tell, we have different sizes all the way around. This one right here is for hand quilting too. So we're going to pass that one up. This one's more for like, you could say like pillowcases or something like that. And of course, it's not going to fit our block. So we're going to go on. This one here is a little bit smaller. It will cover all of it, but it will leave these sides right here open. Make sure, yeah, you can see. Pull it over here. It'll leave all 4 sides open, so we don't want it. Now, we come down to these kind. These are the old kind. And it has cork. And kind of difficult cork right here. So, these right here would work pretty good. You have this much to work with. So, I'm going to go on, and I want a bigger one. We have this one. It's a little bit bigger and all, but I want it bigger than that. And these right here are the same way. I think I'm going to go with this one. You see how it covers all of it? So this one is the one that I want to use. Now, it's very easy to put on. Just put it on there. Center up your picture in your round thing. And it's always better to put this thing around the side of it. And then you just slide it on here like this. And then you tighten this up over here. So, I'm going to bring it over here where I can tighten it up a whole lot easier. It's really loose. I loosened it too much. Now, as you go, you want to tighten it up around it. Like that. Tighten this one up some more. So, there we have it on there, and we are ready to start stitching. Let's look at our tiger here. We have little tiny things right here, and we have the little eyes and all this. And I like to start working in the middle, which actually is right here, but right in here is where I'm talking about. We know that the nose has to be black. We know these right here are black. And we know that these up here are black. And I already know what black is. So we're going to go to our black. So here I have all my thread, my floss. So we're going to start with 310 because I know it's black. So I'm going to pull out, let me find it, it's 310. Alright, here is the one that has the most on it. We may have to end up coming to that, so I'm just going to lay it aside. Now we want the one with the needle on it, which is this one. So now we're going to get it out. And we're going to fix it up. There we go. I have my iPad right in front of me. Like, yeah. Okay. There we go. It's easier to put it on a fold like that, and that way you ain't got to worry about it. So we want to start in the middle. And I'm going to start right down here at the end of his nose. Okay. I'm not pulling it all the way through, and then, let's see if I can do this. I'm going to take me a little bitty tiny chunk, and I'm going to put it in there, and then I'm going to pull it through. Now, right in the middle, right here, I'm going to put it like that. Then I don't never have to worry about that knot going through my material. So now I'm just going to go back in the middle of that line there. And I'm going to push it back through like that. Oh, look at that. It pulled it through. I hit it just right. Oh, boy, ain't that sad. Oh, boy. Let's see if we can't do that again. That is so sad. Got my knot right there. I ain't never done that before. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Now let's go down here a little bit further. Okay, there we go. Now we're at the beginning. Alright, we're just going to take little bitty stitches down through here. so we can keep our nose going right. We kind of want to keep our thread going in the same direction. We don't want to skip over and go one side and then go the other side. Straighten it up. I need to get me some wax, but I don't have any. Not that I know of. I can look and see. If you run it through some wax, then it works a whole lot better. Okay, let me go find me a candle. So I got me some candle. So all we're going to do is line that up, and then we're going to take it from the bottom, and we're going to go like this, all the way down, as far as we can go. That will help it stay together and work better. Alrighty. Stick my finger down there. And now we're going to go right on around. Alright, we'll stick that over there on that side. We want to go back a little bit on this one. See how we're doing it there? And now I'm going to take it, push it around it. And go around it. Okay, I think you get the idea of this.
You come in, he said.
So, I'm going to finish the nose, and then we'll be back. Got his nose done, and we really, this small of a thread, we need to cut it off here. So what we're going to do is go back into that stitch right there, and we're going to pull it out through this way. Turn it over, make sure we got all of our thread. And then we're just going to make a little tiny knot right here. You don't want to make it big, because see, you want it to match in to your black right here in your nose. So, here we go. There we go. Now all we want to do is we want to cut it off. And then we just want to start us a garbage pile on the side. Now we want to get us another one. So I'm going to be off just for a minute. Okay. Now then, we have 4 threads here. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab 2 of them. And we're going to split them apart. Now what I do is I stick one side in my mouth. And then I grab the bottom right here. And I continue pulling one side. Now there's one. And here's the other. So this one right here, I'm going to put it. I'm going to wet that side right there. And this is the paper side and this is the slick side. Some of them you don't have that, especially when you make them your own. But they do have it on some of them, like your cereal boxes, your cracker boxes, and stuff like that. So, okay. Now I'm going to thread my needle. Wetting my thread down. And stick it in there. And then we're going to tie our knot. Now, on this next one, get my fingers right here. There we go. Now, before I even start, grab that. Sorry about that. But I'm going to start right here at my needle. And I'm going to work myself all the way down the bottom. And get my wax on it. Okay. Now then, I got me some wax on it. I don't know, I'm getting hung up over here on my thing. Okay. Now, let's take a gander. Now, if I see right here, I can go down this right here, and then I can get these right here, little dots, and hopefully these little dots. So, I'm going to start right up here in the corner of this one. And I'm going to go back down through it. And I'm going to repeat the same thing I done before. Alright, and then I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to go in the middle of it, and hopefully it won't go through. Do that again. I ain't never had that happen. That was... I'm glad I got it on camera. Okay, and we want to do it the same way. We want to keep our needle, our thread, going the same identical way. There we go. All the way down. Yeah, you can barely see me there, can't you, in the corner? I'm sorry if I sound real loud. I don't mean to. It's just where the iPad is right underneath me. Okay, I'm down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to grab one of these right in the corner. I'm going to pull it down. So you see how it looks? Alright, now we're going to go in here. We're going to make two of them in here. Like that. Now I'm going to turn it over. And I want to come up here and I want to grab that one. And I want to go two into it. It just makes it more easier to see. And then I'm going to come up there and I'm going to grab this one right here at the end of it. And I'm going to put two into it. Like that. Now I'm going to go all the way over here. Once you do your quilting, it ain't going to matter. Okay. And then this one. Okay. Now we got a little curve on this one. You see how it's curved right here? You get my needle out of there. See how it's curved? Okay. So, now then, we're going to want to play with that and get that one right. Get my hands right. Alright, we're going to want to make little teeny tiny stitches to make that curve go straight in there. It's why come you want to keep your thread always on one side. Alrighty, we got that one on. Now what I want to do is turn it around here, and I am going to tie this off. And we want to make sure that we don't go out of our thing there. Make sure all our thread blends in. Okay, there we are with that one. Now we're not done with our black yet, so we want to tie it off. And we want to go up here and we want to work on his eyebrows, because we know it's going to be black too. Did you see that? Oh my goodness. What's going on here? I must have put it in the same hole again. That's not cool. It come right straight through again. I did that twice. Okay, Wax, you've done too good of a job there. There we go. No, I know it's in there. See, look. Okay. So now we're going to start down here at the end. And we're going to do it slowly so we can get our little tiny curve in there. That looks good. Now we're going to slide right on over and we're going to go right into the next one. And should I do the bottom ones in black too? Alright, this is the way I'm going to do it. We'll lay it down there. Yeah, why not? Okay, so I've already done started that. I did that. Now, if I didn't want to, all I would do is just take my thread and my needle and just pull on it and take my thread off my needle and then turn it over and pull this out and it would undo that stitch. So if I decided not to, but I had decided to do it. So we're going to work on these two. Okay, get in that corner. Oh, it's looking good already, and we ain't even got started yet. Okay, and there we go with that. And now we're going to tie it all. Okay, yep, that's still blending into my material. Okay. Alrighty. Now let's turn it over. Is there anything else black we want? How about right in his ears? I think we got to do his ears black. So, I'm going to tie that off. And I'm going to do his ears. And then we'll be back to see what else we want to do. I'm going to put this up. So, what I do is I just put my needle in the hole. And I make sure my needle down here doesn't stick out. Then I take this right here and I start wrapping it around the needle. And then I put it in that. Pick that up. And then we're going to put it back up. As soon as I find it. There it is. Alright, now we need another color. And I was thinking about doing the mouth here, which is going to be red. And I'm not sure what color we should do his eyes. Maybe a blue. But we know his mouth is going to be red. So we're going to find a red. Now, if you know your colors, your numbers of your colors, then you'll know what number it is. And mine is 999. So, I'm going to pull it out and I'll be right back. Here doesn't have a needle on it, so I have got a needle here. And then I have this thread. Now, we're going to get this right here off. And we're going to... try it. Okay. Let's get this one and try to thread it. Okay, I'm gonna get up here and thread it. Okay, let me find. Okay. There it is. I lost my thread. Okay, we're going to start it out the same identical way. And I don't want to go through my hole. Now this is a different type of thread. And it's not DNC. It's a different, and it tangles up more, as you can tell. I'm having a problem. Okay, this is not my time, is it? As soon as I try to get it straightened out, we'll fix it. Okay, let's get this one, pull it out. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. Now, it's still not going to do it. Okay, we have tangle. Let's see if I can cut that. And it come off. Yes, good. Alright. And my needle. There's my needle. Boy, here's coming out to be a job, ain't it? Look at there. You can tell it's not DNC. And that wax did not help it any at all. Okay, that must be all that trash. So I'm going to cut that down a little bit. Alright, I'm going to run it through my wax again. I hope that works. So now, we're going to work on the mouth. There we go. We are getting it. Yes. Yes, our hair's not DNC. And believe you me, when you're sewing it, you know the difference in it. Okay. Now then we're going to go on this side and go up here. Alrighty. I'm going to do some on it because the video is already kind of long. And then we'll be back to take a look at it. And hopefully the thread does not make me mad enough to yank it and pull it and do some meanness to it. So, when I get some of it done, then we'll be back and look at the colors that I've done. This is what I got done so far. I got right here, and I used the thread that was on my needle. So I got done with that. Then I took the thread off of here. I'm gonna set this one up here, and this is what I do. See, I have to have the more. So I'm gonna unroll some. Got to get out of the camera, so I got room. Alrighty. Alright, I'm gonna put this back down in there. Oh, can't see it too good. We're gonna put the other one in, if I can get it. There we go. Now I'm just going to cut it off. Now I'm going to get two of them. Alright, there's that one. And then here's the two. So we'll take this one. And I'm going to roll it on this one. Alright. Now I'm going to thread my needle with this one. Now when I get done with it, if I still got yarn on it, I will just put it on this one that's empty. So, there is that little tidbit that might help you keep up with your yarn. Alrighty, we are done. I have a 10-year-old in the house, and he's helped pick my colors and all. I picked the mouth, the nose, and the eyes, and he picked the rest. So, I think it looks good. Alright, so we are going to look at our coloring book again later and the next tutorial, and we're going to find us another picture, and we're going to do the same thing. I know it's going to sound like I'll repeat, but it's good.